Okay, something's going on across. I got to get in on this. You got Cousin Eddie parked right there. Oh, look at that.
Y'all should be on the main road.
Exactly, throwing candy. All right, so I just shot a video looking for Christmas in the area, and it looks like it's probably starting today. Not too many people got their displays and stuff up yet, but Santa and Mrs. Claus are out. We have kind of started our festivities, well, festive displays with a Mexican Santa. Instead of carrying a bag, he's carrying a piñata. Steph stuck in a truck found that treasure. So around our table outside, we did decorate a little, and we do have these lights. Our hot water heater stopped working yesterday a little bit, and we couldn't figure out what's going on. So I started going through the circuit breakers and the fuses with Steph stuck in a truck, and we found one of them was burnt out, and thought that might be the hot water heater. It wasn't, but what it was is something I've been trying to fix for a long time. That was this battery right here. We have not been able to run offshore with the battery in the RV since day of purchase. Come to find out, it was that burnt out fuse. Now everything works perfect. If we're not plugged into a pedestal, like over there, now we still have electricity without a generator. Could run hot water, lights, and everything else. Well, not a microwave, we noticed. Can't run the TV or the microwave, but the refrigerator works, hot water works, water pump works, and the lights work without being plugged in. That's enough. Like if you're spending the night in a parking lot somewhere, Cracker Barrel, Walmart, that's enough to get you by through the night. Now, the reason the hot water wasn't working and the hot water heater was because we have this little thing here that has to be on. So like power is on right now. It should be. Yeah, it's on. The temperature's on 120. But that was off. Steph accidentally shut that off, and we couldn't figure out, and we didn't have no hot water. We thought something was broke. All we needed to actually do was press a button. Yeah, life's gotten a little bit better. We fix things. We learn as we're fixing things, and things get better. The year has gotten pretty good. I cannot wait until my end of year New Year's / video. All the stuff I'm really happy that happened this year type video, and what I'm looking forward to in 2025. Something that happened this year, she got fixed. She's no longer meowing and going crazy late at night. And this one here is really happy about that, because now she could sleep. As my car goes, we are plugged in here at camp now. But instead of plugged into the pedestal, because the campgrounds don't like it if you plug into the pedestals, which I don't get, because they say that it uses too much electricity and stuff. But you get something like that right there that has 3 AC units on the roof, or this one probably here does too. Lots of them do have those use a lot of electricity. That one there has 2 rooftop ACs. That one there, that one looks like it has 3. Yeah, I think there's 3 on that one. But they use a lot more. But that, hey, it is what you got to abide by the rules. So instead of plugging into the pedestal, they really don't complain if you plug your car in to your trailer. So I'm just using during the day. There's no reason for Christmas lights during the daytime, so I just plug in outside here on the side of the RV and charge the car that way. It takes a little bit of time. It's more of a trickle charge, but I'm getting some juice at home. The main reason I'm doing it is because there's like 7 other electric cars over here, some Teslas, and I think there's the other one had a BMW i3 that we seen, and they were charging the same way. And as long as you're trickle charging 3 kilowatts, it's only 3 kilowatts. It's very little electricity. It comes out of your power right here, plug into your car. It's pretty much like running the lights inside. So it's you're not really grabbing too much juice, and especially as much juice as what AC units take. So I'm doing it. No one said anything, and no one said anything to anybody else. And I don't think it's in the rules as long as you're plugged into your motorhome or trailer and not the pedestal. And I've gotten like 15 miles already since I went to the store, plugged in. I've already like got 15 free miles. So as long as I don't get no Karens out there complaining, I think we're good. I was wrong. I went to go grab dinner. I went to the deli department over at Publix to get a roasted chicken. And I seen this here. So look, we got a Christmas tree on the, well, it's not much of a Christmas tree, but we can fit a Christmas tree here in the RV. That's pretty awesome. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this is going to be one of those Christmas videos, RV Christmas videos. It's not. It's not. I'm doing something pretty cool. I'll be right back. God, I hate living this close to the road. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, this is going to get pretty involved. And a lot of people probably really don't care about this subject. The last couple nights, I have been dreaming a lot. I don't know what it is. It's the on and off sleep that I've been getting. I sleep a little, wake up a little, kind of daze a little bit before falling back to sleep. And I've just been getting these weird thoughts and stuff in my head, which got me into watching a couple YouTube videos, checking out some of the software that's been updated on my phones and my computer and my headset and my glasses, and making me think a lot, right? And about the next industrial revolution. I know, not that exciting, right? But I was researching some of the industrial revolutions that we've had in the past, and we're like on the fourth one, and it's being paused due to the US elections recently. And we all know that things are going to get rolled back. They want to bring back, go to the past, and the billionaires and stuff like that are going to try and rape us dry, you know, the working people. We know that's getting ready to happen, which is going to put a pause on our future, you know, the path we're going, the next evolution of industrialism, and which is solar power, wind power, EVs, artificial intelligence, all this stuff, the next step in our future. And so I started doing a little bit of research on each stage of the past industrial revolutions that we've had, and people have always fought them. Even back in the horse and buggy days, I found out, like in the streets of New York, when horse and buggies were, you know, hauling produce to different places, hauling people as taxi cabs and stuff like that. Then they introduced the electric car, which was the, you know, the first cars before the petrol cars. But then there was that battle too. But the horse and buggy people weren't too happy about automotive, you know, electric cars, gas cars, whatever. They weren't too happy because the manufacturers of the horse and buggies and the places that took care of the horses and the vets and all, they thought that they were going to lose money because cars were being invented. Then you had the whole big industrial revolution, you know, that built the factories and all this other stuff, and assembly lines and all this stuff. And now we're on the next stage, which is the tech stage. And yeah, we're going to be held back for 4 years. But I was wondering to myself, what can I do to survive the next 4 years? How can I benefit from this? And I started looking at videos about online jobs, different online careers where you can use AI, things like OpenAI and stuff like that, create GPTs, which are little sections of it that you can make AI do what you want it to do. And I came across a video that gave me some good ideas, and I kind of veered off from those ideas to come up with what is around me. And everybody knows that AI has the whole internet, the whole world's history at its fingertips. It can just grab things from here, bring it all, gel it into one ball, and give you all the information that you need. And I was thinking to myself, you know, what can I do? How can I do this that is different than everybody? What can I do that would be different than everybody else? Now hear me out. This is my plan. It's gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound crazy. Let me have a sip of coffee here. I got a Tommy Travels mug. I got a Tommy Travels cup. And Metropolis, Illinois, home of Superman on the other side. Holds coffee really nice. Okay, this is my thought. I have not had to work today. I don't have to work until tonight. So I was on my computer all day creating a website. It's not hosted yet. It's going to be a month or two before I even get the thing going. I want it to work perfect. I don't want to be a scammer. I don't want to scam people. Though this is kind of a scam, but it's not, I'm not approaching it as a scam. I mean, some people believe it's a scam. Some people don't believe it's a scam. So, in our area, there's a lot of vape shops. People vape, you know, that little thing, they toke it and there's smoke blow. You see people driving on the car and there's smoke all over the place. There are thousands of vape shops around us. And there's another business that is equally prolific, or what, you know, whatever the word would be, prolific, I guess. There are just as many of this businesses as there are vape shops in our area. And that is psychic mediums, right? Horoscope people. See where I'm going? See where I'm going? Oh, my phone or my watch took a picture of the camera. So my goal is to take all the hocus pocus out of it and gear it more towards science and using everything that the internet has right now and have artificial intelligence just surf the entire web to come up with specific things for the people. Instead of just going, oh, I speak to spirits, I speak to go, let me read your palm. Instead of doing all that craziness, I was thinking have AI assist me into giving horoscopes. I know horoscopes is a thing of the 70s and 80s, but there's still people that love them. And my grandma was one of them. Every week we would go to Safeway or one of the grocery stores, Albertsons or something like that, and she would buy a horoscope book. So there's people that love that stuff. And so my goal is to incorporate artificial, I'm going to use OpenAI, create a couple GPTs, put them in my computer, create a website. I'm recording this on my phone. People, don't send me photos and stuff right now. I'm using my phone to record. Well, one of them, and now this thing's going crazy. But so what my plan is not to be a charlatan. I really want to do this honestly and let people know exactly what I'm doing, rather than be one of these people where you go up, you see the sign with the woman with the thing on their head and the palms and stuff. Instead of being one of those people, I want to try and use science to give adequate and proper horoscopes based on your birthday, based on your age, based on your location, and people will be able to come to my webpage once it's active and live and communicate with one thing, which would be AI, and for a small fee, cheap. Not like craziness, like $3 a minute or however these phone ones do and television ones do. I think I want to keep it to where everybody can be able to do it, using Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or something like that. They can log in, pay a small fee, maybe $3 per reading, not $3 a minute. I just think that's crazy. And then I want to be able to have the people get a little benefit from it with follow-up questions, because maybe, like I did mine today, as I was practicing creating a GPT for OpenAI, I told it, I said, look, my birthday is March 1st, 1965. Taking everything that you know about me, can you give me my horoscope? And she said, yes, I'll play along with this. Give me just a second. She scoured the web for everything about the day I was born, the stars and everything, whatever it could find. NASA stuff throughout history, as much as the internet knows. And it gave me a pretty accurate reading, and it it made me think of what, it made me think that this venture might even be a good venture because of the answers that it gave me. And if I can put the good word out there and make people feel better, I think it's not a bad thing. And it's not a scam because you're getting all your information from the internet. And the internet knows everything. It's not reading palms. It's not doing this. It's gathering all the information from the internet, putting it into one package, and letting you know about you. Yes, I'm worried about our future. I'm worried about the United States. I'm worried globally, not just the United States, because we are a global economy. And in the United States, we're starting to get away from the global economy. So the whole globe is going to be doing good. And here in the United States, we're just going to be inclusionist, and we're going to be missing out on a lot of stuff. So my goal in the long run is to get the heck out of here. I'm trying to raise revenue by creating new businesses and side hustles and jobs and gig work and all this other stuff, along with driving truck, get my debts paid so I can just split and start life anew abroad. Yeah, I said abroad. Don't tell Steph. But yeah, so I don't know if it's a good idea. I had so many ideas in my head, and this was like the easiest one to start. And the more you learn with artificial intelligence, or with OpenAI specifically, because that's the one I use, especially on the PC, not just your mobile device, it started getting me think. A lot of people are afraid of it. Because they're thinking Terminator and all this other stuff. But if you use it, and not in a bad way, I find it intriguing. I don't find it dangerous at all. And that's just one aspect, because AI is going to be everywhere soon. This is going to be, I'd say, the next 2 years. AI is going to be in your car. It's going to be in your refrigerator. It's going to be in your TV. It's going to be in your microwave. It's going to be doing things like ordering your groceries. It's going to realize how much food is left, and it's going to come up with dinner ideas for you, and it's going to already place these orders, and Trader Joe's is going to be sending them food to you that day, so to stock your refrigerator. It's going to control your life. It's going to control our lives. It's smart now to be able to learn it, and I'm doing the basic learning that I think I need to know, and I think everybody should know. Everybody should start to learn it, because, like it or not, it's going to be part of our future. And if things happen in the next 4 years that I believe are going to happen, with tariffs, people getting kicked out of the country, financially, we're all going to start becoming strapped. We're going to have to find ways to generate more revenue, because things are going to get way more expensive. And preparing yourself by learning the future before it arrives isn't a bad thing. And if you're going to learn, you might as well help people at the same time. And giving people confidence and hope isn't a bad thing. And if you could do it using artificial intelligence in meaningful ways, it just can't be a bad thing. I don't believe I'm doing it in a manner that as a charlatan. And my website hopefully is going to reflect that once I get it up and running. Hopefully, I think for the first month, everything's going to be free. I think I'm going to make it free to everybody to test it out. So once it is up, all you guys are invited to go on in there, ask it questions, and get answers to your life's mysteries. We'll see how well it does. I just something and then once that's done, maybe veer off into a different direction and learn more, because maybe learn how to incorporate OpenAI and GPTs into our cars, into the charging infrastructure, into other things. But right now I need to learn, and this was the easiest plan of attack to learn. Generate a little bit of revenue, and hopefully give some people hope. Hopefully always give them good advice through AI horoscopes, right? That's my plan. It sounds stupid, I know. It sounds dumb. But just so you guys know what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create, I just want to absorb the tech, learn it, and then be able to financially grow from it, because that's what we're going to need. Truck driving may not be around forever. Trucks can drive by themselves. They were doing it in California. Soon they're going to be able to charge the Tesla Cyber trucks, or whatever, or not Cyber trucks, but the Tesla tractor trailers. They can already charge on their own. They just pull up to a Qi charger. They pull onto the pad. It charges the battery. Robots unload the back of the truck. And next thing you know, it knows its next destination, and it just goes. And then it gets loaded by robots. Pepsi does that. I've been to a Target store that does that already. It's coming. My job will be in danger, like a lot of other people's jobs. We need to stay on top of it and protect ourselves by learning the future. And this is my attempt at doing that. Laugh if you want. You can laugh all you want in the comments. Say you're acting ridiculous. I had a vision of what's to come, and I realized I'm not doing my part to get ahead of the game. So I could be wrong. I could be wrong. The next 4 years could be great. Everything everybody wanted is mysteriously just going to happen. But it's not. I know it's not. So let's do something about it and learn. It's not that difficult. I think the fear of starting was the most difficult. That was the most difficult hurdle. But then once I broke open the laptop, started messing with OpenAI a little bit, it started getting a little bit easier. And if you guys are thinking the same way I do, and you are already working with OpenAI and creating GPTs, and you're learning a little bit of coding here and there, leave in the comments below. What are your plans to get ahead of all this? Right now, I'm just learning, so I'm starting a small business, a small web business, trying this just to learn the technology. I know. It is what it is, man. Because eventually AI is going to be making my coffee for me. It's not going to make it as good, though. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you, hopefully, at a new website and from down the road. Peace, everybody.